Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to King of Dragon Pass. This game is essentially a choose-your-own-adventure with an RPG, actually with RPG and strategy elements to it. If you're not familiar with Choose-Your-Own-Adventure, they were books done way back in the day. You'd kind of read and get to a point, and they'd give you a couple options. If you want to go up the stairs, turn to page 32. If you want to go out the door, turn to page 54. I was a huge fan of these, read a bunch of them, still actually have a number of them from my childhood. They're a little bit more beat up now, and I used to draw on them, but I do have those. And so this game kind of takes that element, gives you these options, presents story, and kind of progresses as based on your decisions, things happen and everything. But additionally, you're managing your tribe, your clan, essentially. So food, you know, your military, all of these kind of numbers and everything. So anyway, that's the quick and dirty description. I'm gonna actually jump right in here and kind of explain things as I get this set up. Now, one of the first things they do here is walk you through setting up your clan. There's a number of choices you have to make, and I'm going to try to go through this kind of quickly. I'm not going to read all of this out, and as I go through this, I'll be reading some of the text that comes up, but if I see a big block of text, I think I'll just kind of skim it and give you the gist, make my choice, rather than read out a novel to you guys. So basically, we're setting up the tribe. So how do we prepare for this great marriage of these gods? We've got a couple options here. Let's see. Your men and women don gleaming armor and stood to them to protect them. Let's see. Okay, let's actually do that. I like protecting. We're going to kind of go maybe a little bit protective, kind of peaceful. I think that's kind of the role we're going to take. Let's see. So as he was remaking the world, other more peaceful deeds were important. What was your earliest famous event? That's what they're essentially asking us. What was kind of a big event for us? So there's a hunt. Let's see. There was a healing. There was a settlement. Let's see. Where these guys outwitted foreign deities in a difficult negotiation. Let's see, the procession of the animals, where Uralda, and by the way, I'm just going to throw names out there as they come to me. I'm going to say them as they seem to be me as they come. Let's see if that made any sense at all. Sacred herds, let's see, an event where we learned harnessing the oxen to plow. That's probably a good one, right, for farming stuff. Let's see, we got some magic stuff here. We learned how to put mark signs of power upon anything. We learned how to do pots or dancing. Let's actually do the oxen. We learned how to do the plowing. Now, this kind of block talks about finding some people and how do we take in these strangers. Did we enslave them or did we adopt them? Now, we're going to be peaceful, so we adopted them as family. So we have the foes of the god, or this what is it? Vingkotlings were many, and your people fought hard against them. Which one of them in particular did you fight? We've got a number of different enemies that could be kind of our main enemy here. Our nemesis. I'm going to actually go with the Troll Lord, because that sounds kind of cool. Boz Takang, the Troll Lord. Okay. So let's see. The world kind of ended, and we were left this kind of ragged, as I said, ragged handful of hardy survivors. That's fine. And which kind was our clan? War, balanced, or peaceful? I'm actually going to go balanced, right? We talked about peace, but I kind of want a little bit of a balance when it comes to this choice here. So we'll choose balance. We know how to fight if we have to, if forced to. So who was the first deity which our clan helped awaken? So you've got a number of options here. How about the knowing god? Lankor Mai, the knowing god. That sounds cool. Maybe the talking god? Nah, we'll go with the knowing god. The all-knowing. Okay, let's see. So, let's see. Some time has gone by. Stories. When you settle in a new place, you mark this great change in the world by naming your land, not after God, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Heortland. Looks like Portland, maybe. In honor of the king who taught you how to survive the darkness. Okay, that's cool. So now we have a bit about dragons. 600 years ago they approached and everything. We have to kind of figure out what our attitude is towards them. Neutral is we didn't get along. That's interesting. I like positive. We joined into their dragon knowledge. Let's do that. And that talks a bit about the choice that we made here and our choice to stay. And how much land did we claim? Let's see. We can have a ton. Rather, this the other way. Huge tracts, far more than we need. That's a ton. Or at the opposite end, as much as we needed, no more. Let's say more than we needed to grow into. We're not going to go crazy. Peaceful. So here we get the quick rundown of our clan history, the kind of setup here. It's basically a 1 or 2 sentence kind of follow-up about all the decisions we just made. We are going to keep the difficulty on normal, the length to short. So let's change our clan name. Clan Weem? No, the Weemari. Let's do that. Clan Weemari. Okay, so we've got that out of the way, setting up the clan. Now let me kind of get into what I want to be showing you guys with the game. Essentially, I just want to give you an idea of how this works. I barely have an idea of how it works, but I thought I would maybe go through the first year. You can see we're currently 1329. Everything advances by season, so we're kind of at the very beginning here. Normally you have a wheel here to kind of progress to the next season, but we first have to go through and allocate our clan magic. As you can see, it says in the bottom left. So we've got 7 points, and we can put the magic in any of these, and we can actually keep some in reserve to use. It kind of comes up as an option. You know, if you're in a fight, for example, a battle, you can actually choose to put magic into it to help. So what we're gonna do, the tutorial, I did go through the tutorial. It does like crops, herds, and I think war. So we'll do that. But I think additionally, we're going to do diplomacy and keep 3 for reserve. Let's go ahead and roll that way. Okay, so here we are. Now we have our ring. These are our advisors down here. We can actually click on them and they can kind of give us some clues as to what they think we should be doing. You know, think games like Civilization, you've got your advisors and everything. They've got different things they want. And of course, it's going to be kind of leaning towards what they want specifically, kind of their goals. So you can just kind of take that into consideration right now. So here we are. We're in the sea season. We got the wheel up there. We're at now 1330, so it's the beginning of the new year. So let's see, we've got, kind of looking around here, I was kind of guided and told what to do in the tutorial. It's kind of click this and make this thing happen. One of the things that I thought was cool was exploring. I thought, you know what, that's kind of cool. I want to send people out. So let's do that right off the bat. We've got a map here. You can see the Weemari, our land here. Let's go ahead. We have explore with no parties exploring. Let's go ahead and click that. Okay, and then we can... let's see, we can click to show where we want to explore. Probably want to do near the borders, a border kind of near us. I think this works. In the tutorial, it's up farther north. Actually, I think I'm going to go more west over in this direction. And then we can choose who we want to send. The weapon things are kind of our main fighters. I don't want to send everybody. This is just an expedition. So we're going to send 4 of those, 10 of these guys. And it wants to send this guy here. His combat is excellent. That's cool. It's good to know. And let's go ahead and do that. We're just going to send them as is. I want to send them out to explore. So we've got all kinds of different things here. We have our clan. We have farming. There's different things we can do with farming. We can even slaughter and things of that nature. We've got magic. There's interesting things you can do here as far as building temples to give you different benefits and everything. We can sacrifice to get some quick benefits if we were having some kind of issue. You could kind of go through these. I haven't looked through all of them, but for example, you can see that the God of War and Death and all endings, he is the patron of the severest of warriors, each of whom has a list of stringent vows to uphold. So there's things you can do here. We could sacrifice to improve our chances of winning a battle, and of course we have all of the different gods. We chose this one to follow, the knowing god. So you can see aids in legal cases, ensures we chose the lawyer god. Awesome. His mood is not soured by unresolved disputes. We have him on retainer, apparently. So anyway, these are things we can do here with the magic. We have relations with other clans. We can actually slide this a bit and look at, for example, favors that are due to us. And we can select a clan and send an emissary and see if there's things we can get from them. We didn't get into the trade thing in the tutorial, so I'm not really sure how that goes. Trade goods are fine. So anyway, we probably could send some kind of caravan. I don't know, that might be kind of cool. Let's check that out. We should sell some trade goods and buy. So again, this is going to be completely new to me. I'm really unsure. Let's see, we have various caravan sizes. We could send them to different places. Well, we have stag hearth near us. They're known for a large boulder with war powers. Their chief is Ortossi, and they owe us a favor. I like that. I like being owed favors. So let's see. We've got some treasures too. You can see we've got this guy, a really fine bull who sires more calves than normal. Let's see. Let's actually just establish a route here. That could be a thing. And we won't send a whole lot of people. We've kind of already got stuff going. We're going to send 1 weapon thane and maybe like 5 footmen. Maybe that's not enough. And they've, again, chosen someone for us here. Let's go ahead and send him along. Okay, cool. So we've got some caravan stuff going. We have some exploring going. Let's go ahead and advance this to the next season. Okay, so we have our exploration party. It says, an exploration party returns with a legendary treasure of the First Age, Humakot's Raven Banner. I almost said Raven. When carried into a fight, this battle standard guarantees victory in battle. However, it does so at a great cost. The standard bearer is always killed. Interesting. This banner could bring us peace with our enemies, the cultists of Moran Gore, Raxtanti, or Roxy. Okay. So people have different things to say about it, so we do have to decide. Now what's interesting is as you click through these guys, it will kind of highlight their like preferred options. Yeah, it's hard to say what we should ask for such a fabulous treasure. So yeah, they're definitely looking to get rid of it there. Now one of the things I did was I kind of clicked through everybody during the tutorial and was trying to see if there was like some common overlap. I kind of like the idea of keeping it. Although, here's the thing you do have to consider. Now, we built this kind of with a peaceful background. So it might actually not be a good idea to keep this war banner. Our clan may not be very happy with that. One of the options here is to give it to an enemy or hostile group as a peace offering. Of course, if we do that, and they may just take it and say, cool, we can kill you easier. Let's see. Let's try and trade it. Which clan do you want to trade it to? Unfortunately, I haven't looked into a lot of these guys. Can we see? There we go. Known for their aggressive. They owe us a favor. That's cool. They have hunting prowess. I wonder if we owe anybody. Let's see. They owe us a favor. We owe them a favor. Check that out. Let's do that. Let's give them the banner. What is the minimum price you will accept for it? Because we owe them a favor, I'm thinking we'll kind of go middle ground. We won't go super expensive. Yeah, let's stick middle ground. The most they will offer you for the treasure is 80, half in goods and half in cows. Do you accept their offer? Yeah, that's fine. Endoris's caravan to the stag hearths is blocked by a group of coarse-looking bandits. So this is going to be our caravan. This is unrelated to the banner, I believe. His forces are slightly outnumbered. What should Endoros do? So our caravan has run into an issue. Kill as many bandits as possible. That doesn't really fit our style. Protect the goods. Save himself and his escort. Protect the goods. I'm not too concerned. I'm trying to decide if this actually is related to stag hearths. Is that where we sent our stuff? I'm not really sure. I don't think I can back up. Let's go ahead and protect the goods, because just in case this is related. Okay, rate his forces between the bandits and the caravan. The bandit leader was clearly after easier pickings, and after a token rush forward, retreated to the hills. That's perfect. So now we have regular trade here. Cool. Okay. There we go. I'm still not 100% clear. I'd have to go back and watch the video. Was that related to our banner thing? I think that was a separate deal. But anyway, interesting. Interesting. So what do we have here? We have Angarna, one of your Carls, is caught doing secret magic around the tool as well. Some accuse her of attracting disease spirits. She denies doing anything at all, but then people start to get sick. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. We can try and determine her guilt or innocence by conducting a divination. Let's see. Nobody else is kind of on board with that, though. It looks like we have 2, but I like that idea. Let's do that. Let's conduct a divination. Our ancestral spirits said that she was deliberately spreading disease and should be put to death. Well, if our ancestors are telling us that's the case, we should probably do at least something. Well, you know, maybe we outlaw her. Outlaw her, then see that she's killed. What's the point of outlawing her if you're just gonna kill her? Okay, let's see. Is that gonna be enough just to outlaw her? I think we kind of have to follow our ancestors' guidance here, so let's do that. We sent one of the weapon thanes after her. He hit her quickly and she died without making a sound. Okay, so that was a thing. Thanks for watching part 1 of The King of Dragon Pass. The second part of this intro to the game will be up tomorrow, so I hope you come back and check that out. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and yeah, maybe leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the game. Thanks again for watching, I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. I think that's pretty good. Let's see, a thane of the Tree Brother clan, comes to ask you to make good on a favor you owe his people. We owe a favor. We ask that you gift us with 10 cows. In return for your considerations, we have given your clan in the past, and in recognition of the goodwill between us. 10 cows. No, we have 810 cows. No, I have none to spare.